Students find the jump from MYP to IB very stressful. Promoting from grade 10 to 11 is often a challenge for students studying in IB schools. Some unfortunate students fail to cope up with the jump and have to try out other school systems. And the following video aims to investigate what kinds of difficulties students going from MYP to IB face and how they can help themselves.
They expect us to be the best, and it's supposed to be an elite program, and so you really have to work hard to maintain that status.
What is the extended essay?
It's like a personal project, except longer, and a lot more work, and a lot more research.
Any details? Like how many words you need to have?
4,000 words.
And how do you think students can benefit from this?
Because college papers are all research essays, and so this really helps you.
The extended essay is an extended piece of work which the student does on their own. Very similar to, you're familiar with the personal project, which you're doing in grade 10. The extended essay could be up to 4,000 words. It's meant to be in-depth, properly formulated, properly researched. You can do it in any of the 6 areas that you study in. You get an advisor, a teacher to assist you, as you did with your personal project. But it's really a detailed and depth study of something, much more so than you would have done. It has to be outside of your course. Theory of knowledge is not a subject. You've got 6 groups as well as that to get a well-rounded education. You do a theory of knowledge course. It's much like a philosophy course. It's about knowing. How do you know what you know? And do you really know anything? Do you exist? That sort of thing. Very deep questions. Theory of knowledge is, I think, one of the most interesting parts of the IB. Really let students ask questions that you're thinking about at that time in life. And you have to do a couple of essays and a presentation. You do 2 essays and a presentation over the course of the 2-year course. But there's a huge amount of growth and understanding and delving into how we know what we know and, well, do we really know anything, or is this all just the matrix?
It's basically a class where they question everything you know. How do you know this exists, why, and they explain everything to you. Like, for example, math, why does it make sense and all of that. I guess in some ways it makes you think about things in a different way, but a lot of the time it's not really that useful. Especially for some Muslims, when they try to question our faith, and they're like, I'm not gonna take that. Like some teacher was like, saying like, how do you know that? I'm like, that's my religion.
You thought you worked hard in grade 10? Yeah, ask the grade 12s. Grade 10 was hard when you were in grade 10. Grade 11, do your internal assessments right the first time. Listen to your teachers, listen and act on the advice that you're given. Get your internal assessments done right early. Over the summer, between 11 and 12, do finish your extended essay. Write it up. Come back at the end of the summer with an extended essay draft that you are happy with, so your advisor can give you advice on how to fix it up. And prepare for a lot of work.
Yeah, I just keep trying to study more and harder, but it's a lot of work. You just need to really work, and I've got a lot of other classes, and since they're not my higher, so I don't pay as much attention to them as I do to my higher classes. Keep working, don't stop working. If you take a break, you'll never want to go back to work.
Follow these tips and ease yourself from IB pressure.